new warrior has entered the ring!
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
As it once was beautifully said, it all depends on your skill. Go for broke.
Tries to bait him with the projectile, pressuring them in the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need. Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Sees the overhead coming and blocks it.
I can't believe they blocked that!
This is a tough spot.
Things are looking pretty bleak right now.
Life lead opens up. Got their eye on the air.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
KO.
All right, gets a round on the board.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two kick it up a notch. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Okay.
Scrapping it out up close. Anti-air drops.
Amazing awareness there.
Picks up the counter. This is going to pick a good spot to use the super.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Will we see a drive in? Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Jumps. This unleashes some big damage. There is critical art now. Closes it out.
Man, that was such a stressful round.
Who's going to steal this win?
This match has been ridiculous so far. Who's gonna close it out?
Zones with the fire. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage.
Oh, let's go!
Dangerous range here. Overhead attack. Parries. More fuel to the fire. Took him up.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Nowhere to run. Back to the corner. Are we gonna play Impact Peekaboo? Absolutely relentless. Noticeable life lead. Knocked him out of the air.
What?
Are you kidding me?
I can't believe that round. That was nuts.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
Nice. I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever.
Had the radar up and running.
That was crazy.
The drive parry was successful. Nails the timing and stings them. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Brings out the super art. How gets them?
Nicely played around there.
Player 1 took that convincingly. But what's next?
You could definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
All right, let's see what happens in the next round. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? That's a counter.
It's right there. Gotta get this win.
A drive impact could end it all here. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game flatlines them.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here?
Yes! We've got ourselves a set here.
Checks him with the projectile. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Uncomfortable school? That parry may be just the catalyst they need.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Will we see a drive impact? Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. Gets the jump in. KO!
Nicely played round there.
Round 2.
There's no question what lengths both players are willing to go to.
That right there was some Street Fighter. So good.
Shoots off a fireball up close. Jumps in.
Wow! What a decision! So smart! God, what's gonna happen?
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Anything off the smash? Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best.
Things are about to explode! I can feel it!
Life lead is there. Opt for the critical art.
Okay, what's the follow-up? Oh, here we go.
No way. That win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned.
I cannot believe they pulled that off. That was crazy.
Ryu wins. A new warrior has entered the ring!
We're in for something special right here, right now.
This is definitely gonna be a good one. Let's go.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Yeah, you can feel the calm before the storm as the round begins.
Player 2 with the life lead.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
Good parry there, and so they break forward to pressure the opponent.
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
The attack is parried. Denies the low heavy. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Holds out with the block. Overdrive a Shoguki for more damage. One combo can end this round right now.
Ooh, so tense. Both players are so focused right now. KO! And they close it out. Good stuff.
Yo, that was so close. But what a matchup to see, right?
Oh man, that was insane. Down to the wire.
Overhead. Charges forward. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
Oicho! You're in there!
Man, that was such a stressful round.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
Yeah, super excited to see the kinds of adjustments both players will make.
Parries the attack and... Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first? That was crazy.
Player 1 chases them down.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Blocks the jump in. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over.
Just needs to find a way to... Okay.
Big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Oh God, this is tense. KO!
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Yo, that fight was dripping with tension.
Man, I'm getting stressed out and I'm not even playing.
Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. The attack is parried. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Jumps in.
Oh, this is getting crazy.
Breaks those shins.
Wow, what a decision. So smart. Wait a minute.
Will that parry change the momentum of this match? Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will crown them from above. Super Art to show up what a PhD in fighters can do for you.
You can't be serious. Oh, here we go. Is it gonna kill? Is this gonna kill?
Get up!
Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? A weak Uses their drive gauge. Dashes out the cage right there.
Amazing awareness there.
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. What a finish!
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Fight round.
I think I forgot to breathe for that whole round.
I cannot believe how well they played. That was a crazy match.
Are they both gonna stay in each other's faces? Whose willpower is gonna win out this round?
Right, fair enough.
Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking.
Oh man, this could be all the difference. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Medium kick. Clutch, anti-air.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Somehow manages to block the... What a finish!
Takes the round. Wow.
Man, I can watch these two fight each other forever.
Wow, they both played so hard and so well. Never anything better than a good match like that.
Dashes. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
Really excited to see how each player is going to approach this matchup.
Raise on the pressure with the projectile. Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Just needs one more good hit. Oh, this is getting crazy. Nice whip punch.
In there!
Man, that was such a stressful round.
That round had some interesting twists. What are your thoughts?
Not gonna lie, there was a lot of good stuff there. I want to see how they both adapt.
Yeah, good observation. I hope they make a note of that.
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Gets a risky buff in. Denies the jump in.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Oh, let's go.
Can't get in from the air. They've got to try a more grounded.
Just goes for it at this range.
Whoa.
Blocks the drive reversal? Burnout activates.
Oh, this is definitely not good for them at all. Okay.
This is gonna pay. Oh,
and they close it out. Good stuff.
Real win.
well, hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
Man, that was one of the best fights I've ever seen. We'll definitely remember that one.
Shows the overhead. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Tons of drive and health to work with. Backs them into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Very solid corner strike. The attack is parried. Overhead. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. A drive impact could end it all here. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the cut in there.
Nicely played round there.
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
You got that right. Oh, next round starting. Dashes forward. Blocks the ambiguous cross-up. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Both sides have the super gauge maxed and ready to rip. From upstairs! Gets backed into the corner with pressure building.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Not much life left, but their draw usage may save them. Throws a fireball. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Good old slap. Dashes out the cage right there.
Okay, what's the follow-up?
Hits them with a critical art. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. That caused nothing, but it closes it out.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back.
Nice. I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever. Pressuring the situation with the charge in. Checks with the projectile. Okay, both fighters are taking a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Okay, this might be the momentum they need. Big counter. Ooh, gets the hit. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Nice whip punish. They've definitely got a bead on their opponent's timing.
They've got the meter for a drive impact.
Oh no, missed the command throw.
Burnout activates. Each hit is so important here.
Oh man, it's coming down to the wire.
Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers.
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Great round with both fighters really going at it.
Man, I'm getting stressed out and I'm not even playing. Picks the drive reversal.
Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Ooh, big low reaching heavy.
That was crazy.
Risky up close scrap still going. Jumps. 100-hand slap. They both have full drive gauges to work with. Gets them with the anti-air.
Amazing awareness there.
They've got the meter for a drive impact. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? They exchange for KO!
Man, that was such a stressful round.
We're tied up at 1 round each. Do these two have anything up their sleeves for the final round?
Final round. The key here is to capitalize on making every read count. No holding back.
The big flex. The broken jaw. Shin Shoryuken! What uses their drive gauge? Solid anti-air.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Big gauge lead here. A parry? Hotsugeki to the face!
Whoa, I don't know how they reacted to that jump so fast.
Catches them out!
Ooh, gets the hit. Whoa, I don't know how they reacted to that jump so fast.
Raw super hard flatline zone.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Real win.
Oh my.
A new warrior has entered the ring.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
All right, I'm ready. Here we go.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Ooh, can't wait to see this good stuff here.
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Stays cool and counters.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timing.
What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Takes a trip. Good parry here to try and make something happen. Was looking for that jump attack.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
Very critical point of the match with full drive gauge available. So little. Well aware of their life in meters. Really good decision making.
Nicely played round there.
Bags the round. What did you make of that?
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
You're totally right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Zones with the fireball.
What's gonna happen?
Both fighters planning something? The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. You've got this and reaches some big damage. Shokugeki to the face! Goes up, sees the overhead coming.
That was ridiculous defense!
Could we see a try and hit back here? Oh my God, what's gonna happen? But what a finish!
Takes the round! Wow!
Real win.
Oh my days, that was a real intense fight.
Man, that was one of the best fights I've ever seen! We'll definitely remember that one!
They're not gonna allow any jump-ins.
Smart stuff there.
Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Still slugging it out here. Projectile to try and change the situation. Holds out with the block.
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
They've got the meter for a drive impact. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Experiencing burnout.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
Experiencing burnout.
Okay.
It's closing moments of the match. One went for the chip kill.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Man, they just scrapped that. What did you think?
That right there was some Street Fighter. So good.
Player 2 was kept on their toes all round and didn't utilize their drive gauge efficiently. We may see them pay a bit more attention to that as we head into the next round.
Right. That definitely makes sense.
Scrapping it out up close. Clean parry. Sneaks in above. Not much life difference. Jumps up.
God, what's gonna happen? I can't believe they blocked that.
Huh? Nothing but air.
Oh no, big whip.
Oh, they switch sides. Overhead, but it won't work.
I can't believe they blocked that.
No, Mr. Draco closes it out.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it left to grind out the win?
This is it. Triumph or die. There will be no salty run back.
The match just started. It's anyone's game.
I'm sure both fighters are going to give this one everything they've got.
Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Things are very tense as this exchange continues. A jump? Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Absolutely relentless. The parry. Oh, now that is a punish. Here comes the corner pressure.
Oh man, this could be all the difference.
Turning it right up with a super. Back to the this and leaches some big damage. Putting it is over.
I can't believe that round. That was nuts.
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
Wow, they both played so hard and so well. Never anything better than a good match like that.
Player 1 has a slight life lead.
Okay, it's important to not let up here.
Still slugging it out here. Nails the anti-air.
That was crazy.
Gets back into the corner with pressure building.
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Life lead opens up.
Oh, this is getting crazy.
Player 1 can't use any more drive without burning out. A critical situation for both fighters. They take some time to back off and regroup. Oito throw. You can't let him close in like that. To come from the brink like that? What a comeback.
That was some clutch play. Never count yourself out of a round.
Butt smash. Who's going to start things off?
Man, it's really anyone's game now.
Creates an opening with a low heavy.
Amazing awareness there.
They're backed up into the corner.
Wait a minute. Whoa.
Gets out of that jam with a perfect parry. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. That's the counter.
Oh, can they capitalize on this?
Will we see a drive impact? Barely blocks the jump in. Medium kick hits.
Ah, what's gonna happen?
Back into the corner. What setup do they have?
Oh man, this could be all the difference.
Are we gonna see a comeback here? KO!
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go.
Perry! Saw that coming. Ooh, reads the jump in perfectly.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Oicho!
Who's gonna take control of this round?
No! This will break them! Both sides getting ready! The corner is starting to look scared!
Who's gonna take control of this round? They just need a little more. Can they do this?
Dangerous range here. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Flatline zone!
And they close it out. Good stuff.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
Nice. I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever.
Anti-air drops.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Parries the attack.
Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
Knockdown. Player one is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Life lead opens up, so they break forward to pressure the opponent.
Oh, this is getting crazy. Oh no, missed the command throw.
Going in? KO!
Nicely played around there.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
You got that one. Oh, next round starting. Had the radar up and running.
That was crazy.
Big opportunity now in this corner.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
Good old slaps. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Jumps up. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Connects with medium kick. Sets up with the jump in. Stuff him. Okay, here we go. The next punch may decide this round.
Oh, either player just needs one more.
Yo, critical art now.
Yo, what?
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Closes it out.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
Man, that was one of the best fights I've ever seen. We'll definitely remember that one.
The low doesn't connect. They block the overhead, and
Nice block.
any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first? All right, what's the plan?
Backs them into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Did well to get the buff in there. The drive parry was successful. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book.
Oh, nice.
Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Uses the parry.
Ooh, nicely done.
Heading into the end game now. It charges forward.
He's so close to taking this. Just needs one more opening.
Oicho throw. In there.
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Yo, that was so close. But what a matchup to see, right?
Oh man, that was insane. Down to the wire.
Projectile to try and change the situation. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on?
I can only imagine how good this match is gonna be. Let's go.
Player two will look to apply pressure here.
Oh no, not like this.
Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. Will we see him looking to impress with this super?
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Reversal!
Are they gonna do it?
Yo! Critical art now?
Yo, what? Oh, here we go. Is it gonna kill?
What a finish!
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Final round.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go!
This is gonna hurt. Let's see how these two try to set the tone of the match.
I'm sure both fighters are gonna give this one everything they've got.
Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Drops them hard.
What? How do you even think of doing that? This is so good!
What are they gonna do? Sets up with the They are done!
I can't believe that round! That was...
A new warrior has entered the ring!
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A-game to the table.
You know both players are not gonna hold back.
Good anti-air.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Got some big juicy damage on that counter hit.
Oh, that was a good one.
Pressuring them in the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Player 2 is in a tight spot right now. KO!
Nice way to close out that round.
That round was a pretty one-sided affair, to put it lightly.
Was that a button check round or something?
Player 2 was completely shut out in that last round. They really need to think about whether to press on with their current game plan or change up their playstyle a bit. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. There's an overdrive shorty. Looking for a chance. Barely blocks the jump in. It uses the gauge for a super.
Amazing awareness there.
They're backed up into the corner.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Jumps in. Perfect execution. Flatlines them.
Takes the round. Wow.
Real win!
Oh, hard fought on both sides. What do you think?
Man, that was one of the best fights I've ever seen. We'll definitely remember that one.
The attack is parried. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the counter. Just needs one more good hit.
They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocks the low heavy. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the counterattack. They're ready for the anti-air. That jump was too on KO. Great round. Nicely done.
Player 2 took that convincingly. But what's next?
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
You're totally right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Pokes with a medium kick.
Okay.
Revolt? Both fighters planning something? Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. What? Anti-air.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Will we see a drive hit? They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure.
Wait a minute.
This is a critical moment. Oh, yo! Rock super here!
Oh, things are about to explode. I can feel it.
Harry connects. What are they gonna do? Rise fireball. That corner is starting to look scary. Nowhere to run.
Oh man, this could be all the difference.
Who's gonna take it? Knocked him out of the air.
Okay.
What a finish!
And they close it out. Good stuff.
JP.
Oh my days, that was a real intense fight.
Wow, they both played so hard and so well. Never anything better than a good match like that.
Stops the attack by using a drive parry. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first? Blocks the jump in.
Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
The cross-up's good.
All right, what's the plan?
What's the play here? They get the distance they want. Let's add a little super juice into this combo for more damage.
That was crazy.
Turns the drive gauge. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan.
Okay, it's important to not let up here.
Player 1 chases them down.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Goes for the fireball, which is they're going for the super art?
Wait a minute. Great round. Nicely done.
Great round with both fighters really going at it.
Oh man, that was insane. Down to the wire.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
Man, you can tell both players are chomping at the bit.
Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
All right, curious to see how aggressive these two players will be in neutral to start out.
Caught in the crossover.
What's gonna happen?
Jump. Revolt ices. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it?
All right, what's the mix-up?
You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Jumps in. No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this. Burnout activated. Yeah, that might be done. No one will think this is gonna happen.
The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Turning it right up with a super. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. In there.
Nicely played round there.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
This is it. Triumph or die. There will be no salty run back.
Jump reads the jump in perfectly.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
What's this Kiko Hado gonna do?
This is so good.
Player 1 is in a very good spot.
Oh man, this could be all the difference. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Player 1 with the rhythm owning that space.
Okay, it's important to not let up here.
Will this super art do anything?
Oh!
Noticeable life lead is a comeback courageous grab. Fools them and locks them in. Oh my god, raw super. Okay, are done.
I can't believe that round. That was nuts.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back.
Nice. I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever.
Jumps up. A parry. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
Really excited to see how each player is going to approach this matchup.
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
Gets the parry in, and adds some pressure. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here?
Gets some. All right, gets a round on the board.
Last round saw one player really taking advantage of every opportunity, but how will that affect the next round?
Oh boy, if you look up disrespect in the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of this match here.
We're just getting started here. Who will take control?
I'm sure both fighters are going to give this one everything they've got.
Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive. So they break forward to pressure the opponent.
Oh, this is getting crazy!
Jumps up, goes for the jump in. Both fighters planning something? Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Changes things up with an overhead. 3-ball ices.
He's so close to taking this. Just needs one more opening.
Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the KO?
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in for this one.
This is it. Triumph or die. There will be no salty run back.
Low heavy.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Big opportunity now in this corner.
Oh no. Not like this. Not like this.
Nails the 3-ball. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Back to the court. Are we gonna play impact peekaboo? 3-ball. Will this super art do anything?
Yo, what?
Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Closes it out.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
JP wins.
Man.
Sungyeon. Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
What did they say? This is going to be a match to remember.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
All right, let's go.
Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first? All right, what's the plan?
Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Projectile to try and change the situation. Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow-up? Connects with medium kick. Parries the... Did this super art connect? Ooh.
Aha, spending the meter to set up a side switch mix-up.
Who will capitalize on an opening first?
Oh man, it's coming down to the wire.
Get them with the anti-air.
Amazing awareness.
KO.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Yo, that fight was dripping with tension.
Man, I'm getting stressed out and I'm not even playing.
Medium kick hits. Checks him with the projectile. who will gain control of the match in the early going.
All right. Curious to see how aggressive these two players will be in neutral to start out.
Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
They've got the meter for a drive impact. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal, experiencing burnout.
This is definitely not good for them at all.
Who's gonna take it?
Oh, either player.
Oh, yo, Ross Super flatline there.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
Well, hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
Wow, they both played so hard and so well. Never anything better than a good match like that.
Fireball from very long. What's next here?
Blocks the jump in.
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Parries to cancel the fireball.
Nice whiff punish. They've definitely got a beat on their opponent's timing.
Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange.
Just needs one more good hit.
The jump in is denied. Will we see a goal? They timed that just right to get the perfect pair. Goes for the super art? That's not gonna hit.
I can't believe they blocked the KO! And they close it out. Good stuff.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
All right, let's see what happens in the next round. Can they stop this light lead from getting bigger?
Okay, it's important to not let up here.
Throws a fireball. Solid anti-air to continue the corner press.
Amazing awareness in there. Great round. Nicely done.
Immediate jump in. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here?
How could you not be loving this match? It's so good. What?
The overhead denied.
I can't believe they blocked that.
Back to the corner. Are we gonna play impact solid anti-air?
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
They're in the corner. This may change the match.
Oh man, this could be all the difference.
Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super punch. Nothing but air.
Everyone expects a command throw there. They should have held off instead.
Somehow manages to block the jump in. Neriator! Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Crowns him from above. No hesitation or regret. Hit them with that NSFW.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Are you kidding me?
I can't believe that round. That was nuts.
Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
They are both playing so well. I love this.
Can't argue with you. What a fight! Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Who will gain control of the match in the early going?
Really excited to see how each player is going to approach this matchup.
Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Got their eye on the air.
Ooh, nicely done.
Holds out with the block. Blocks the ambiguous cross-up. The fight continues in the middle of the stage.
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Shows the medium kick. KO.
Nice way to close out that round.
Player 2 took that convincingly. But what's next?
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two pick it up a notch. A drive impact could end it all here. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here.
Wait a minute.
Medium kick knockdown. Here comes the mix-up.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
The low's blocked. Pokes with the medium kick. Connects with medium kick.
Okay, here we go.
Notice the flatline zone.
Takes the round.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go!
Denies the jump in.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
Jumps in. This is gonna hurt. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Looking for a chance.
Okay.
Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. The low.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
What a finish!
Man, that was such a stressful round.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
Nice. I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever.
Reads them. Player one has the life lead.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
No good up high. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
I've got a bad feeling about this. KO. Great round. Nicely done.
Oh man, they were all over him. Yo, what was your take on that?
That was so dominant. And if that keeps up, this might be a quick match.
Jumps in. Gets scooped from down low.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Medium kick hits. The low kick hits.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
A real test of nerves here. Player two has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Player one will look to apply pressure here.
Wait a minute.
Back to the corner. Are we gonna play impact peekaboo? Medium kick closes it out.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back.
Nice. I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever.
Shoots off a fireball up close. Deftly shuts out the jumping. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player two has the life advantage.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the counterattack. All right, what's the plan?
Player one in that dangerous burnout state.
Do they have the right read on the opponent?
That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up.
Okay, I like that.
Taking stock.
Just needs one more good hit.
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Takes a trip. Player one chases them down. Shoots off a fireball up close. Life lead opens up. A drive impact could end it all here. Very solid corner switch. Burnout activates.
This is definitely not good for them at all.
KO!
Nicely played round there.
That's the round. What did you make of it?
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
You got that one. Oh, next round starting. Jumps up. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. They may be planning to spend their drive gauge here. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Connects with medium kick.
Oh, this is getting crazy.
Knockdown and looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Will we see a super art?
Wait a minute.
Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
You just need a little more. Can they do this?
Noticeable life lead is a comeback screws them in there.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
This is it. Triumph or die. There will be no salty run back.
Switch sides. Drops him hard.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. Somehow he gets drilled with an overdrive Shoryuken. Both absolutely clutch anti-air.
What? How do you even think of doing that? They just need one opening to find that hit to swing the momentum.
What a finish!
Takes the round. Wow!
Zongia.